pummeling is that I'm trying to get double underhooks, he's trying to get double underhooks. And because I have 1 and 1, we're 50-50 here. Whenever I switch, he switches, and we just swap sides. Now I still have a single underhook, and he has a single underhook. We swap like this. Now, in the event that he got both of his double underhooks here, this way, right? So connect, this way here. Then I don't want to try to keep pummeling back inside because he shrunk all the space away, right? So I need to be able to frame and make space to be able to get him off of me, right? If I try to do it from here, this is kind of tough. Maybe I could thumb him in the eye or something. Maybe that would help a little bit. But you know, mechanically, how I need to make this happen is whichever side his head is facing, I want to turn and face that side, not just with my head, but with my body too. So I'm going to step him back into base on that side here. He's facing this way. I'm going to turn my body out that way. It's going to make the most space here, but I'm not done. I need to get this inside here. Now, again, maybe I can just hammer it in there, but this here, as long as I can push his face back, you know, kind of drive into him and get this wedge inside, now this is going to make my body too wide for him to hang on to. Not just for me pushing with my arms, but pushing my hips away at the same time. So I go here, I step back and I push, right? Not done from here, because from here, if he's still reaching and trying to grab and this frame is in place, I don't want to stay here long enough for him to get creative about how he's going to get past this barrier. All right, I want to distract him from his current course of action. So I'm going to throw a knee here like this, maybe a couple here. And that's going to maybe change his mind off the current course of action. Doesn't mean it's going to drop him, doesn't mean it's going to knock him out or anything, but it's at least going to distract him a little bit, and then we can move on to something else. So we want to kind of go into like a linear progression of what's going to happen after this, based off of the most common reaction I might get after throwing this knee or after making this frame. Any questions about this defense? One more time here. So he grabs. He's established his double underhooks like this. Now I step back on the same side. It's a lot harder if I step the opposite way. When I'm here, I don't try to get the frame like this. This is bad, right? I keep my neutral spine like this. I'm going to push his face away like this here. Wedge inside, grab my own wrist, and I'm going to push my wrist this way, my hip that way, to pop across like this. Once I feel the hands disconnect, then I'm going to throw a couple knees inside here this way, and then get the space. Does this make sense? All right, let's try it.